An important lesson in conflict resolution that we find in our Parsha, all about conflict, Parsha's Korach. After Korach and all of his followers are swallowed up by the earthquake, which opens up the earth, and they're all swallowed up inside, Moshe is told by Hashem to gather everyone together to take the head of each shevet, the head of each tribe, take their staff, place it in the Yoel Moed, and place Aaron's staff among them. And then you'll see what will happen tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning comes, and sure enough, all of the staffs are still there, and Aaron's staff is still there as well. But it has suddenly grown buds of almonds, it has flowers, and everyone saw, just as confirmation, that of course Korach was wrong, and of course Aaron had been chosen by Hashem as proof of this miracle, that here his staff suddenly budded and suddenly had all of these flowers. So Reb Dov Arzon asks the following question, which is a very powerful question. The last time that we met this staff of Aaron, it was with Paro and the Chartumim, all the magicians of Paro. And Aaron threw down his staff, and his staff turned into a serpent. And then he grabbed it, and it turned back to a staff. And the Chartumim, the magicians, they did the same thing. So ultimately, Rashi explains to us that Aaron's staff then swallowed all of the staffs of the Chartumim of the magicians. And Rashi explains that it was when it went back to a staff, not as a serpent, that it swallowed all of the staffs of the magicians. So he says, why wouldn't the same thing happen here? Why wasn't it that the miracle would have been that all the staffs were sitting in the Ohel Moed, and that Hashem makes the miracle that Aaron's staff swallows up all the other staffs, just like happened in Mitzrayim, and finished? That would also prove the story. So he suggests as follows. He says, no. He says, in order to quiet a machlokes, in order to quiet a conflict, a dispute, the eitzah, the advice is not to swallow the other person that you're in conflict with. The advice is to quiet the other person by explaining your position and making sure that they see the emes, the truth, in your position. It's not by devouring the other person. And it makes us really think about that when we have an argument with someone and we want to prove that our opinion or our position in this argument or in this conflict is the one which is truthful, the one which is emes, is the one that should last. The way that we attain that conclusion is not by destroying someone else. A very worthy lesson for us in life whenever it comes to being in conflict with others. Let's keep respect of others and thereby really show that we have the emes. Wishing everyone a good Shabbos.